Hey y'all, this is Kim with Creative Escapades. If this is your first time here, welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. I'm so excited that you joined me today, and I'm excited to show you what I'm going to be making. So sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoy the video. So today's project is Etched Coaster Set. And I just love these. This you can see the design on it. This one says love, and this one says blessed. Look at that design, it's so pretty. And this one is believe. Got little dragonflies in there. And this one says faith. It has little crosses and the infinity sign. So I bought these from Whimsical Design US off of Etsy from their Etched Coaster collection. There's actually 6 of them, but I only purchased 4. And I'm going to be using the Wild Jasmine from Resin Art. This one is Seafoam. And then I have Ultramarine Violet, and then Indigo. So I may change one of those out, but I also want to use a gold, but I think the gold that I want to do is the Color Obsessions 007. This is an absolutely gorgeous gold, so I think it will work best. So I've got my resin mixed up, and I'm using Frozen resin, which is a 1-to-1 ratio, and got my resin divided into about 1.5 ounces. And it doesn't take a whole lot of this. This is just resin, by the way. I didn't mention that earlier. But it doesn't take a whole lot of this to tint your resin, and it is just absolutely a gorgeous color. But that one is that ultraviolet, ultramarine violet is purple enough, so I think I'm going to go with the midnight blue from Just Resin as my other color, because you can see this one has got a really nice purple look to it. And I'm going to mix the gold, the 007, and it doesn't take much of this either. I'm not even really taking anything out of the bottle. I'm just running my stir stick around the edge of the bottle. This stuff just creeps out from it's setting on the shelf, not being moved, and it just creeps out around the edges. So I just scrape that off and I use that. So I'm just going to kind of stream it on here and then gently rub it onto the surface of the coaster. When you put anything into a coaster and use your stir stick or anything, you need to be very careful, because you could damage or scratch the surface of your coaster, and then you'll forever have a flaw whenever you use that particular mold. So I'm going to pour ultramarine violet in there, and I'm going to continue to do that for all 4 of these. I'm not going to make this long video by showing you mixing each color up. So here they are, finishing up with the seafoam, and you can see that I took the gold also and just kind of drizzled it on the back side also, so that it has a really nice design there too. And I'm just taking my torch and just gently popping the bubbles. Don't leave heat on your molds too long, because you could damage them. And they've set overnight, And I'm going to demold them very carefully. And there they are. I love that. Looks great. That gold really sets it off. Now this pink one, I didn't mix up enough resin, and so it's kind of thin. So I am going to have to do another thickening layer on this because it is really thin. But that's an easy fix. And I really like this sea foam one. It just really stands out so nice with that gold on there. And then this is the ultramarine violet. That's pretty, but we're not finished. Next, what I'm going to do is take this DecoArt Extreme Sheen Pearl acrylic paint. Make sure that I get it, I want to check it real quick and make sure that I get it shook up real good, because this stuff seems to separate and has kind of an oily when it separates. So I'm going to take my paintbrush and just put some in the center and then brush it down into the etched design of the coaster. And you don't need a whole lot, so I'm taking some of it off as I go, because I am going to wipe this down with a wet cloth, and just making sure that I get it in every single place where the coaster is has that etched design. And then when I clean off the excess off of the surface of the coaster, it's going to leave a beautiful white or pearl etched design in the coaster itself. And then after that, I will put a top layer of resin to seal that in, and then put some felt little feet on the back, and they'll be done. But I'm just wiping, and you can, the paint is down into the etching portion of the design, so you can really scrub these pretty good and get that excess paint off. And I wait till they dry, because if you do it while they're still damp, then it does kind of wipe it out of the etching. But look how pretty that is. It really makes it stand out against that gold and then the solid color of the coaster itself. And then when I top these with the layer of resin, it's going to seal it and then really make that shine. So we'll do that, and then I'll be right back with how they look. And here they are, all nice and finished. They turned out just gorgeous. Look at that. You can see that the gold and the pearl that is makes the design really pop, and I think they just turned out wonderful. I still like the sea green one though. That is really cool, that color. So I hope you've enjoyed this little video. If you have, please click like and share. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. I love to hear your feedback. Everything that I used will be listed in the description box below, and these will soon be going up into my Etsy shop or on my Facebook page, so they will be available for purchase. I want to thank you for taking your time out to watch my video. if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, you can do that now and ring that bell. You'll get notified when I upload future videos. And there's many links to all my media platforms in the comment section below, so please check those out. And I just want to say I hope to see you in my next creative escapade. Bye bye for now.